The world is so big and there's so many beautiful places to discover, so it's really hard to decide where to go sometimes. In this video, I'm sharing my 7 favorite places of the 70 countries that I've been to. Hello Bug, I'm Vivi. Welcome to Adventure. Well, my channel is all about guiding you to a more adventurous life that you truly love with. So if this is something that you want to have more of in your life, consider subscribing. One of my favorite places is Angkor Wat in Cambodia is this incredibly magical place. There's so much history in this place. A lot of movies have been filmed there, like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. I really loved that movie for some reason, especially when I was there, like exploring it in a super cool way. And it's just pure magic. And if you come during times where it's not that busy, not that crowded, you actually get to have a very magical experience. Plus, the area is ginormous. You're for sure not gonna see the whole place in a day. You can actually have a 3-day pass or a 7-day pass as well. I definitely recommend at least coming 2 times. So getting the 3-day pass is very recommended. The second place in this video is Mui Ne in Vietnam. Vietnam in general is my favorite country I've actually been to. I love the people, I love the food, and the landscapes are just incredibly stunning. So many beautiful places all along, but Mui Ne for somehow really caught my heart. They have this really beautiful sand dunes there, but they also have this fairy stream. And for some reason, some people go there and they're like, well, it's just, you know, a little creek and some like little mountains and stuff. But there is a reason why it's called Fairy Stream, and it has something really magical, and I really love this place. Place number 3, Queenstown in New Zealand. I actually lived there for a while, and it's one of the coolest places to live. It's the adventure city of the world, so you can legit do any adventure activity. There's skydiving, whitewater rafting, canoeing, bungee jumping, anything you can think of, you can probably do it in Queenstown. And I really loved living there. I loved the vibe of the city, I loved working there, and it's just a really cool place to be and to go out, experience, and create a lot of incredible memories. My place number 4 is the Taj Mahal in India. Oh my god, is there anything more magical than the friggin' Taj Mahal? Depending on when you go there and what kind of attitude you bring with you, you actually get to have the most magical experience. And I'm not sure if you've ever watched the movie Slumdog Millionaire. It used to be one of my favorite movies for a very long time. I love the stories of the Taj Mahal. I really love the story of love that the guy built this monument for the love of his life. And it's just so beautiful. If you look at the amount of details that they put into, if you consider the amount of time it took to build this majestic monument and the amount of money it took to have it, then that's just insane. He only accepted the best of the best workers to create and work on the Taj Mahal. And once it was ready, the story says that they actually cut off the fingers of everyone or killed them so they could not ever create such beautiful things again, so that the Taj Mahal really stayed as unique and as beautiful as it is today. And they were supposed to build another Taj Mahal on the other side of the river, but instead of white marble, in black marble. But they never got to do it. They ran out of funds and he actually died before. So really sad and very beautiful story. But once you're there and you focus on the details, and it's just a mind-blowing beautiful place to be that I really loved. Place number 5 is Trolltunga in Norway. It's quite of a hike. It's about 22 kilometers to hike up and back. And if you go there in summer, you actually might encounter a very big line to take a picture on the freaking beautiful rock. But the hike in general is very beautiful. You get to see a lot of incredible landscapes and sceneries. It's very steep at the beginning and then kind of flattens out, and it's just a very beautiful vibe, and I really enjoyed going there. Place number 6 is Commodore Island, and when you go to Commodore you actually arrive in Flores because there's no airport in Commodore Island directly, and then you take a boat and do a tour to Commodore Island, Ringshaw Island and Podar Island and some other places around. And it's not yet over touristed, and it's still something magical and special that not too many people actually have been to. And it's the only place in the world where you can see the Komodo dragons. It's an out of this world experience and it's so much fun. And Podar Island is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's this big island, and the formation of the rocks, not the rocks, the formation of the island is just so once in a lifetime experience to see. Like, you don't often see these kind of islands, and the whole vibe, the whole experience is just very next level and very cool. And I totally recommend going as soon as you can, because they are closing down, I think, Commodore Island for a while. And you know, you never know how long all these things are going to be around and how long it takes till it gets over touristed and super commercialized and, you know, just turn into an experience that is not as enjoyable anymore. Place number 7 is Petra in Jordan. Petra is more than magical, and I know I use this word magical a lot, but this is why these places made it into the top 7 places, and it was very hard to choose, to be honest. But once you get to Petra, there's a little bit of a backstory that I wanted to actually see all the 7 world wonders before turning 20, and I did achieve that. And we were walking down this big canyon at night, because they do an extra Petra at night show or thing where they light up the whole canyon with candles, and you walk down this long canyon just lit up with candlelight until you get to the treasure house. It's just lit up with candles, and you sit there and the sky is just pitch black, and you see the stars and this majestic, gigantic, ginormous treasure house that they've built, like carved in stone, like hundreds and thousands of years ago, and it's just so beautiful. And you're like, how did people ever get up there and get to carve this in stone? Why did people do this, and why would people actually live in a desert like this and build something like that there? Like, it all doesn't really make sense, but it's just so freaking beautiful and just an experience of a lifetime, I feel. I've actually been a few times to Jordan now, and they also changed up Petra by night, and they started putting in some lights, like colored lights, into the Petra by night show experience, however they call it, and it's not really the same anymore. So I hope they're gonna take this out again and have the original just like candle lights and not, you know, colored light, which kind of makes it look very stupid. But anyway, it's a very beautiful place. I love Wadi Rum as well, which is like a desert place very close by, also in Jordan, and it just has this magic that not every desert has, and so many things that you can do, like camel riding, camping out there, and the stars are just next level beautiful as well. So I totally recommend going there. There's 2 more places that actually didn't make it into the top 7 list, which is Machu Picchu for sure. An incredible experience, out of this world, beautiful, like the details, the whole vibe is like, you cannot really put it in words. If you look at how accurate they've built Machu Picchu, and actually all the like Inca ruins and houses and everything they've built and created, it's just mind-blowing. Like, people still don't know how they actually did it. And then the other place is the Everest Base Camp, which we were very fortunate to see without any freaking clouds. Like you drive over this like pass and then you suddenly see the whole freaking way without any mountains. Like all these ginormous mountains without a single freaking cloud, and that's just been mind-blowing beautiful, like out of this world. I totally loved it. Unfortunately, both these places didn't make it into the seven best places because I didn't visit them within the last 7 years, so they're kind of out, but I still wanted to mention them because they're so beautiful. And if you wonder how you can start traveling to all these beautiful places as well and really start becoming a more adventurous person, I have a free training for you below. It's linked in the description. I named it How to Live a Life You Will Remember. It has a lot of very cool, very juicy information that will help you to step into becoming the person that it needs to really live your best life and really live a life you love. Start traveling the world and just be in love with life. If you like this video, give it a like, consider sharing it with anyone who would benefit from this information and this video, and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in my next video. I love you and I see you soon. Thank you.